Hello everyone. In this topic, I would like to tell you about what is RCEP, why it is the world's largest free trade agreement, and why India is not joining this agreement. Before coming to the main question that why the India is not joining this agreement, let's know about what is RCEP and why it is formed. The RCEP full form is Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. It is world's largest free trade agreement comprising 15 Asia Pacific nations that includes Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Brunei, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia, Japan, South Korea, China, Australia and New Zealand. This deal has been kicked off from January 1, 2022. It will reduce the duties of doing the business between these countries. The purpose of the RCEP was to take it easier for the products and services of each of these countries to be available across their region. That I have already mentioned that the flow of the good will be easier because of the reduction in the import duties. The RCEP negotiators was launched by 10 ASEAN member states and the 6 ASEAN FTA partners. It was started in November 2012 during 21st ASEAN Summit in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. Now the next question is why this agreement is the world's largest trade agreement? Because it covers nearly one third of the global populations, which is 2.1 billion, and about 30% of the global domestic product or GDP. And that deal does not include the United States of America. Instead of the presence of the India and the United States of America, this is one of the not one of the this is the biggest trade deal ever happened in the history of the world. So that is why this is the world biggest deal. Now come to the main question. The main question is why India is so concerned about this. Why India is so reluctant to joining this free trade agreement? Because in the present form of the RCEP agreement, it did not fully reflect the basic spirit and the agreed principle on which the deal was actually started to take shape in the inception, and it also does not addresses the India's outstanding issues and the concerns satisfactorily. India's major concern was that if India joined the RCEP, then the cheap goods from the other countries would flood the Indian market and it will going to hurt the local producers because of the low import duties under FTA. India wanted RCEP to address the threat of circumventing of rules of origin due to the tariff differential. Another is inclusions of the fair agreement to address the issue of the trade deficits and opening of the services. And another concern for the India is that India's large dairy industries and the agricultural market. India's inclusion into RCEP would have allowed the cheap Australian and the New Zealand dairy producers to flood the Indian market with the cheap goods related to the dairy and agriculture that would have killed the unorganized and the skilled dairy producers of the country and also the agricultural producers. The goods related to the edible oil processing, automobiles, electronics, telecom, and the white goods would be in the vulnerable positions too because of almost free tariffs or free import tariffs. The government have also raised the issue of the most favored nation obligations where it would be forced to give the similar benefits to the RCEP countries that it gave to the others. MFN or the most favored nation is for the individual countries. Suppose India is giving the MFM to the Nepal or Bhutan or Bangladesh. It cannot give the MFM status to the other countries through which they will going to make the deal because MFN is kind of a deal. It is signed to the individuals or between the two countries. The India has also saw the red flags over the move to use 2014 as the base year for the tariff reduction, or the tariffs which will going to be given by the countries on the basis of the 2014. Now it is 2022. The inflation is very high. The tariff cannot be stay where it was in the 2014, and that was the red flags for the India. And this was one of the main reasons India did not get into this free trade agreement. Due to this agreement, 65% of the trade in the goods are exempted to immediately reach zero under the regional agreement, and that figure is expected to rise to the 90% over 20 years of time. And the next one is the manipulative dragon factor. Because of the Chinese presence in this free trade agreement, I have already listed all the economic reasons because of that the India is not joining, and the other reasons. The single largest reasons for the India's reluctance to join the RCEP was China, because India has decided it won't join any trade agreement with the Beijing is a member. The world holds responsible China for the COVID-19 pandemic, and the India is also very critical about the China's role in this pandemic, because India believes that there are some presence of the Chinese hands in this pandemic. Also, the China is trying to invade the Indian border states to capture the land illegally. In, and the Chinese companies are always manipulative to earn the money from any country by any means. Recently, the India's income tax department's raid revealed that the Chinese mobile companies tax loot from the country by the manipulative means. So the India is always suspicious about the Chinese activities within and outside the country, because their intention is always related to hurt any country economically. That is what they are doing in Africa. That is what they are doing in the economically vulnerable countries in Asia, like in Sri Lanka, like in Bangladesh, like in Maldives and the other nations and the Central Asian countries. Also, India's trade deficit with China is pretty large, and the China could use the RCEP as the backdoor entry to the India's market, because after the border clash, India banned many Chinese organizations to do the business within the country. That includes the Huawei mobiles, Jetty, and the various apps. India do not want the China to revive their lost ground to do the business by any unfair means within the India. And these days, Indian government promoting its Make in India and the Atmanirbhar Bharat program, and the India's main aim to promote the export, reduce the import. India wants to reduce the import to save its forex reserve. That's why the India put the anti-dumping duty on the various Chinese goods and the import ban of the 2500 defense subsystem. Recently the government took these decisions. So according to my conclusions, or in my view, that is the best decisions took by the government to protect its local traders and the manufacturers, because we have to protect our businessmen, our local manufacturers, and it will going to give the impetus to the local traders to produce the more goods for the local people, and it will going to boost the Indian economy, and it will also promote the government's another policy which is vocal for local, which is very important. A country should not be depends on the others in the primary goods like the agriculture, dairy, and the other strategically important defense equipment. Country has to push those equipment by their own, and the India should not join the RCEP, because the India already have trade deficits with 11 of the 15 RCEP countries, and the India is also about to sign the free trade agreement with United Arab Emirates, Australia, and the Israel, and the Indian Minister Piyush Goyal already mentioned that. And India has to take the decision critically where the China's involvement is there. So this is the one of the best decisions Indian government took, If the China was not there, Indian government would give it a second thought, because the Chinese presence, the Indian government do not want to give it a second thought until come to an conclusive results from the other RCEP countries. Now we reach to our question part. In which year the USA re-established the diplomatic relationship with China, and under whose presidency? The first option is 1978 Richard Nixon, second option is 1979 Jimmy Carter, third option is 1979 Ronald Reagan, fourth option is 1976 Gerald Ford, fifth option is 1980 Lyndon B. Johnson. And the next question related to the UPSC examination, which is conducted by UPSC in India. The question is how the US's absence will going to hurt the RCEP free trade agreement. Explain. If you want to write the answers to me, please write the answers to my email address, that is tuhin.power.academy@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Thank you for your participation.